Today we're going to talk about the 2021 Tuskegee Airmen Quarter. The Tuskegee Airmen were a squadron of minority, mostly African American pilots. In July of 1944, they became the first African American squadron because African American pilots were refused the right to fly in World War I. This group of 922 pilots not only fought our enemies, but they fought against their own government because desegregation did not take place until 1965. It takes a lot of patriotism to want to fight for a country who doesn't see you as an equal.
On the reverse side of the Tuskegee Airmen Quarter, you'll notice the logo says they fought two wars. They fought in World War II, and they also fought segregation amongst the American military. At the top of the quarter, on his goggles, there's a possibility of what they call the broken goggles. It could be a crack in the lens, or it could be a crack or a dye chip in the lens frames. Also on his mouth, it could look as though he has a cold sore where there would be a dye chip on his lips. In the building, the windows may look as though they're on fire.
Well, that would be because of something they call a strike through. What happens is you'll have a piece of foreign material, most likely a dye chip, that instead of being stuck to the coin, actually sticks to the die itself. So when the die comes down, it punches into the coin, causing what they call a strike through. When it happens on the building, it will look like somebody bashed a giant hole into the building, and there could even be material haze around the outside of it, which would look like the building is on fire.
Also in the air, between the airplanes and the airmen, you may see some dye chips here that look like bombs coming from the planes, and the possibility of dye chips on the wings of the planes, making it look like they're covered with snow. On the obverse side of the coin, check through your letters, make sure you don't have any doubling there. And on this one, you'll see the mint mark is an S mint mark. That means that it's a proof made in San Francisco. Check the word Liberty for any dye chips or any doubling there.